I'm live. Boy, this shirt looks white, don't it? Huh? It ain't white, really. Little Joe and Carla should be coming on in a minute. There's one like. Somebody's on their way in. Kale's in. Uh, Venom's in. Brandon. Dino. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Dino, don't remember seeing you before. Howdy. JJ, what's up? Glass. Sean, what's up? That gum 14, 15 of y'all just pouring in. Hit that like button on your way in. Carlos, what's up? See now, Carlos, I can't see anything on mine. Now, can you tell on yours if you have anything? Brandon, what's up? Hell, I'm bored in Texas. Blue, what's up? See Hill. Oh, you're one of them that watches? Well, hopefully you click on the like button there, Dino. So many of y'all poured in so fast, I hope I said howdy to you. Well, I can't write comments, dude, because I'm the host. Well, that's what I'm telling y'all. I can't write. Yeah. Let's see. No, it don't let me write nowhere, guys. I just need to, now, remember I'm on the phone. So I'm afraid that limits a lot of my abilities. All I can do is try to see if I can kick somebody out. Carlos, I'm going to try on you. I'm going to click your name. Okay, what, son? She's a little upset that I ain't home. That's for damn sure. What up, Mike? I did, son, and when I click on it, it gives me a chance to share or mute. We're trying to do something with this, folks, so don't mind us. What up, Emperor? Well, like I said, who wants to be my guinea pig for a minute? San Antonio, huh? What up, Bobby? All right, Kale, I might wind up kicking you out, buddy. Whoop. Oh, yeah. Actually, I clicked on say what, and it's I can report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel. So that's more than I could do before. All right, you did it, Joe. Carlos, thanks for guiding him through that. Oh, and now I want you to, yeah, it said remove. Let me hit on you, son. Report, remove, put user in timeout, and hide user on this channel. Remove, I assume, is removing the comment, and then you put them in a timeout. I don't know for how long. I still want y'all to, Joe, I know you got an appointment. Carlos, I know you're not at home. Do a little homework for me, guys, and see if I can make anybody else a moderator where all they can do is this stuff we're talking about here on the live stream. I don't want them to be able to do nothing else with the channel. Just be able to kick out anybody that comes in stupid. All right, Venom. Yeah, I think when Carlos did it, it gives you time to a amount of time you can give them. Right. Because we need a guinea pig, Jim. That's why they're picking on you. Hey, Stormy, how you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, back at you, Emperor. That was a good chat, man. What's up, O3? All right, Glass, stick the dadgum charger in it, man. Well, that's what I want to find out, JJ. If this stuff changes so much, I want to know firsthand. Okay, well, if that's the case, Carlos, when you get home, we will. Now, do we have to do that every live stream? Or if I tell you to do JJ, C Hill, damn it, I can't think of his name, my boy in Australia. If I tell you to do any of these people, you do them and they're on for every live stream or just per live stream? Well, that's cool, honey. Send it to me and I'll sign it. You said at the beginning you wanted it signed. Send it to me and I'll sign it for you. Me and Grandma Rose if you want. Oh yeah, Walmart's always fun. Warwick, thank you, Kale. Thank you, Emmer, JJ. Everybody knows his name but me. Some days I have them brain parts. Yeah, what's up, buddy? All right, well, get an ink pen. I'll give you my address. I don't know if Carlos ever added my address onto the channel or not. We talked about it at one time, but we talk about stuff while he's driving, then he gets busy at work and don't get it all done. Free help's not always good help, people. What can I say? Look how long it took Joe to get my favorite t-shirt. Yeah, Little Joe, if y'all read his comment there, we had that gentleman the other day that shared my video on his wall. If y'all got any other trucker YouTubers, if you would mention me and see if they would be interested in checking my channel out and sharing it on their wall, I will return the courtesy to them. That way we can all share the subscribers that are interested in trucking. You know, we don't all say the same thing the same way and all that. Yep, that's a fact, Kel. What up, Kale? What are you yelling at me for? Right? Well, he puts in the effort. He has a special office he goes and naps at. You need help with what? Cross networking? I hear you, Kale. Yeah, Guilty is the one that shared one of my videos over there. And I got, I don't know, pushing 50 subscribers off of his channel in the last 2 days. I assume that's where they came from. Ain't nobody gave him the a shout out for coming over from there. No. Right, Venom, that stuff we're still trying to learn. So I'm sure they will be willing to share what they learn with everybody. And yeah, if we can do a little cross networking and whatnot, that's cool. You're going to have to send a message to Carlos or a message to Simple Living on here for Little Joe or something for them to get your channel and whatnot. Right now, you got to remember, it is the holiday seasons and all that. And they are both family men, so they're working and shopping and trying to fix my issues. And I can tell you now, I'm a handful with issues. I'm still waiting on Carlos to do my business cards. Little Joe finally got my t-shirt done. I like my t-shirt. That's what I'm getting me for Christmas, one of my t-shirts. I thought I was going to like you, but I can change my mind. Oh, I understand, Brandon. I've had dealings with a couple of them like that. And that's what I got Little Joe and Carlos for. If we run into those issues, then them two boys will be able to make them go away. So I rely on them two a lot. I give them both a hard way and bust their chops, but I rely on them both a lot. Carlos loves it when I pick on Carlos. Right? Glenner, where you at, man? It is 4:10 in the afternoon on Saturday over here. December the 8th at 4:10 in the afternoon. You ain't my old boy from, well, let's see. I got one in Australia, one in French, one in the Netherlands. So where are you from, brother? Solid Brass, what's up, man? Don't recall seeing you. Welcome to the channel, man. Oh, I understand, Brandon. It's a gamble we have to take to grow the channel. And I think I've got a pretty good message to get out to help drivers and stuff on all my stuff. So, all right, Carlos, thanks for the help, man. Pay attention to your driving. Enjoy them babies. Well, son, you've been busy with your getting your diploma and stuff. And I know the cards ain't a big deal, but it's something for me to bust Carlos' chops about. Oh, Jim Dunn. Boy, you got that ticket? Decided to stay there? Well, they're not doing the hats yet, and I ain't sure if we got a no sugar added shirt yet. Little Joe's going to have to do one of them. Son, check and see if we got a no sugar added shirt. Do something with that. I tell him what I would like on the shirts, and then he figures out all the graphics and stuff that he puts on them. So if y'all are liking the shirt you're getting, that's Little Joe. Give him the props for it. That's all right, Kale. Jesse likes it when I pick on you. On your way to Anderson, huh? All right, Brandon. There's my Italy. It's all a learning curve right now, Brandon. They just now got it where I could boot people. Last night when that individual was on, and that person, I am real certain I know who it is, and it is another trucker YouTuber. I've had trouble out of them before, and one of my regular subscribers on here, Venom actually, said they had went over and talked to him on a live stream or something he was doing, and right after that is when that other stuff came on. They've been on my channel before I was doing live stream, trying to stir up the hate and discontent, making stupid comments. So yeah, I've been there. Emperor, if you got the money, I'll start it. Yeah, Joe, that's what we're talking about, the no sugar added. Do we have that on the t-shirt? Trucker D, what's up? Well, Solid Brass, I appreciate that. That's a good compliment, brother. Well, I assume you're a brother. I call everybody brother. You need it all the time, Cal, not sometimes. I doubt if that's going to happen, say what. And the people that we found to do our shirts and our coffee cups with, and Little Joe, if you ever get time, throw some coffee cups in on the latest shirts that you have done. Like Brandon, he ordered some of the coffee cups, and I know Grant did. I don't know who else ordered the coffee cups. But when you have a few minutes, do them up, make them available, please. But yeah, they don't have hats yet. I think they're trying to. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. You're correct. Oh, yeah. I'd be happy if I made enough YouTube money to pay my phone bill. I think there's a dadgummit up already. But see, now we've been down this road, folks. In the beginning, I had a one going where everybody was telling all the shirts that they wanted us to make. Little Joe's working on his masters, and he dedicated a lot of time to doing the shirt, trying to find a company to do the shirts. Then when we got them up, they didn't get ordered. That was a very big disappointment, because I knew he didn't have the time to put into doing the research that he did. Well, actually, if you'd watch some of my past live streams, they was going to a charity and to children. It was called My Son That's Having a Hard Time Going to School and Raising Kids, and trying to help him have a Christmas. All right, buddy. Oh, I know it, son. He just finished his last paper, and he'll get his master's here in a few days. Mountain Dew should sponsor me, shouldn't they? Well, I got one, C-Hill. I'm not going to give a wrench to anybody that I ain't seen on my channel for quite a while. Those that have stood the test of time, that have been on here for a while. Well, no, Brandon, I know you ain't trying to run my business. Yes, I do appreciate the help and whatnot. And I would have to look for your phone number. I've got so many phone numbers in my book and on my phone here. So give me a call. After this live stream goes off, dude, give me a call. It's raining here, research. No, actually it ain't yellow at all. That's a white truck. It's a Schneider trailer behind it. Now, I can see it looks yellow in that window. But I ain't got no yellow truck by me. The last time I looked, it was around 40 here. All right. I probably got it, Brandon, but it's just as easy. Mark, what's up? Same place I was at last night, dude. David, howdy. No, you're not, JJ. I can see it right here in the corner. I can see my window right there. Yes, it looks yellow on my phone too, but and actually that's the orange trailer of Schneider. The truck is actually white and the trailer is orange. I don't know why hey, now with me doing the phone like this, it looks orange. Huh? That's weird, ain't it? My company's always hiring. Well, damn near always. $68 degrees there. I wish it was 68 degrees where I'm at. That's a fact, Timothy. Actually, dude, I was very disappointed, Brandon. I know you're a pork and beans guy. Little old lady lives across the street from us. She goes to some of the local churches and stuff, pantries. And she gave Grandma Rose a whole bunch of canned goods because a couple of the old people that she'd picked food up for passed away. Howdy, Jeff. But she gave Grandma some canned goods. And one of them was a generic pork and beans. Right here. A generic pork and bean. And we done discussed it. You and I both like pork and beans, cold out of the can. So I'm like, all right, cool. Open that can up, dude. The top half of it was nothing but pork and bean juice. There was less than a half a can of actually pork and beans. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So, but I've had a couple of different things. Tuna sandwich. I ate my bologna sandwiches in the middle of the night and I'm out of bologna. All right, Jeff, take it easy, brother. Well, that's cool, Kale. You need to take a shower. You don't want to hug your stinky old butt. I'm not sure, Mark. Somewhere in the mid to upper 40s. So I'm not sure what. I've been here a little while and I'm climbing up their pay schedule. I'm not sure. They'd start you out at 45, 46, 47. I don't know. So you'd have to talk to them. Actually, William, I have a mechanic that used to come on here. He must be in school now. He's called Diesel Dog. And if I remember correctly, he said that DD15 was a good motor. Exactly, Brandon. Lakeland, Florida. Ain't been down there in a while. Well, I'm over here real close to Dallas, and it's raining around 40 degrees. I don't know where they got them from. We don't have a Save-A-Lot by us, but I do know, yeah, that. Oh no, bologna's good. Bar has bologna. All right, son. Y'all enjoy your evening, man. I'm glad to see you getting out and doing sociable. Nope, I don't do raw onion out here. Good night, son. Y'all enjoy your time. Good night, Cresto. Enjoy your time, darling. Well, I ain't heard no bad about the well companies. So that's a good thing. Usually if they're bad, you hear about them pretty quick. So if you're not hearing about them, that's a good thing. Well, thank you. Say what? Merry Christmas. Actually, they was talking about ice yesterday evening, last night, but it did not materialize. I'm staying where I'm at until tomorrow evening sometime. Then I'm going to ease into my first receiver. Yep, I've heard that before, Emperor. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. Grandma sent me a message. I'm answering her, don't mind me. She probably figured to take her a nap. Oh, it's going to be way down the road. I didn't realize I could text with Grandma back and forth. Ah, in the 1890s, huh? All right, Kel, y'all enjoy your evening, brother. I really doubt if they take over in the next 15 years, but they'll be making a lot of progress by then. And regardless what people say, I don't see them putting truck drivers out of work for a long time. We're not set up for them. There's going to be too much that has to be done to the infrastructure and everything else. The roads we have right now don't accommodate the traffic and the truck traffic we have now. They're basically, in my opinion, where they've been talking about truck-only lanes for quite a while. I think they're going to have to build some of those just for those trucks. And, man, that's way down the road. way down the road. And if those get built, in the beginning, I think a lot of them is going to be between city and city. You know, major city to major city. And I think the private industry is going to wind up having to build some of them. I don't know. Just my opinion. Dadgum, how'd that jump up to 30? Grandma tell me she loves me. Oh, I was Brandon. Well, thank you, Brandon. Thank you, brother. What did Dadgum say? What, you jumped in there again, too? Oh, Grandma's a pretty good old woman. That's why I keep her around. I like her a little bit. That's why I bought her. Got that title to her. Yeah, they did. What up, Patrick? Well, that $40 is going to buy me a damn good dinner in there. Maybe dinner and breakfast. What do you think? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I tell you what, y'all been keeping up with any of the world news? France over there is going through some stuff. And one thing I keep reading on their news feed that you don't hear in America is they're over there hollering, "We want Trump." Imagine that. And no, it's melted ice today, not Mountain Dew. Went in and got ice early this morning. Well, I will, brother. Thank you. Porridge. Same here, Patrick. Wet and chilly. Yeah. I was talking to an individual earlier this morning. I mentioned it. And he said he didn't understand what they was upset about. Now, I explained to him it started with that extraordinary fuel tax they decided to add on. And that was the final straw that broke the camel's back over there. Then they decided to do away with that tax, not enact it, and the people are already fired up. That's what our government has to worry about right here. That's what the Democrats need to worry about right here. You know, they can keep pushing us working people so long. They can only keep robbing from us to pay to the ne'er-do-wellers and the lazy so long. And sooner or later, and history has proved it in more countries than here, the people will rear up and say enough is enough. And the Democrats have about pushed it that damn far. And they want to push it farther. No, Brandon, I don't do that very often. And when I do, I'm at home with Grandma. That old Irish temper, I gotta be real careful who I drink around. I don't need to drink around all these truck drivers that can't drive. Nope, I ain't saying that, JJ, but it don't surprise me. Well, that depends upon which ones, research. No, I tell you what, I know you was poking fun at him about the ranch, but when my mama passed away, he was one of them that jumped in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and helped sponsor mine and Grandma's trip back home to bury my mama. So, and he has bought my t-shirts and cups to support the channel. Brandon's a good supporter, and I appreciate him. So kudos to you, brother. Oh, we knew you were joking, Sea Hill. Well, exactly, Emperor, and that's what I've been saying for a while. That's why I tell people I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm a pissed off American. They're the feathers of the same bird, wings of the same bird. I don't care how you put it. The Democrats could not have got by with all the stuff that they have in the last 10 years if the Republicans had not let them. What was it, 4 years ago? They was given it all, and they didn't do a damn thing. These past 2 years, they had it all, and they didn't do a damn thing. Trump still had to fight with his own party. I hear you, Timothy. Well, I tell you what, of all that stuff, I don't know if you'd want Little Joe in there. That boy, he is a chip off the old block. I guarantee you. And with his dealings with the VA trying to get any kind of help, oh, he's a chip off the old block, I'm here to tell you. He would stir some stuff up. He stirs up plenty right there at work. And not always to his better. But he can't help it. He like me, no sugar added. And if it's stupid, he calls it stupid. All right, Jim. I seen your message. You're very right, research. And for years they've been trying to get that Libertarian Party in, which has never took roots. But yes, we do need a third party. We need something to break up the monotony of what we got going. We have too many old people up in there. Look, facts are facts. When our government was set up, it was set up for you and I to get elected in, go in there, be there for 2 or 4 years, change stuff, bring in the working man, the common man's thoughts into our government, and then you get out and you go back home. All of a sudden, at the turn of the century, basically, 1900s more or less, all of a sudden we got people that are going to college to learn to be a thief. I mean, a politician. What is up with that? That is not how our country was set up. And now we got these people that are up in their 70s and 80s, can't even stay awake during whatever board they're sitting on, and they're deciding what you and I are going to do. They've been in there 40 years, 50 years. They ain't got a clue what the regular working person is putting up with and going through. They don't know. And this thing about hiring somebody to go out and talk to you and me and come back and report to, I guarantee you, if they would come talk to me, they'd get an earful. I'd line their, yeah, boy. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to personally come talk to you and me. They don't want the emotion in it. They don't want to make you a person. They want you to be a number. That's a fact, Patrick. That's a damn good thing you said there. That's a fact. No, you got to have parties. The Tea Party was a good thing when it started. I don't know about Roseanne in it. I'm sorry, the Tea Party sold out. Period. That's my opinion of it. And that's why they failed. They started out great, but they sold out. Well, I hope you're right, Sea Hill. That's a fact, Timothy. And the scary thing is, folks, is that the office, well, all of the government, if one party is controlling it right now for this term, the next time it automatically swings over. All right, so where you have Trump in there now claiming to be a Republican, now he's probably going to win his next term. So we'll have 8 years of him, I think. But after he's done, chances are it's going to be a Democrat that goes in there. That's scary. Because where Trump's in there right now, trying to knock out everything that Obama did, when the Democrats get in, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to try to knock out everything that Trump did. And that's the problem with our country. They're not doing what is best for the country. They're doing what is the best interest for their party. And the best interest of their party is for whoever is buying them. So whoever it is, the medicine people or the trucking industry, whoever is padding their pockets the most, that's who their party is wanting to cater to, not you and I. That's the problem with politics today. It ain't about us. Yeah, that's a good saying. Say what? They move in and grow like mold. Oh, I'm all right, JJ. I'm always loud. Hell, y'all know that. That's part of me. Well, exactly, Brandon. And that's like when they talk about these polls they done. Most people that I know have not been called to do a poll. They have a selected list that they call to do their phone polls with and all this, because they already know what answers they're going to get. So that poll, that statistic, is already tainted before they even start making it. Yep. Brother, I keep telling you, I didn't do that. That was the good Lord. You said you wanted to quit drinking, it was ruining your life, and we prayed together. That was the good Lord. That was not me. All I did was lead you in a prayer and help you talk to the good Lord. Thank you, Brandon. You're doing good, Jim. You don't even want it anymore, do you? It don't taste the same, don't taste right. It should make you upset and sick when you try to drink, if you even try once in a while. Been there, done that. Maybe not to your extreme, but I was chasing in my own ways, and alcohol was part of it. I hear you, Patrick. Well, see, you pronounced it wrong, Brandon. It's Killary. She killed some of our people and got by with murder. Kelly, what's up, my brother? I'm laid over out here this weekend, brother. Over here in Anna, Texas. Watching it rain, dude. We didn't get all that snow and ice down here. Did you get it? Damn, Timothy, you went to their home and you got out alive? You must have been working on something. You weren't working on her computers, were you? I'm sorry. Is that why you need glasses now? It almost blinded you? Full service? I didn't think that witch could get wet. I thought she would melt. There you go, Brandon. Timothy did it. That's probably why he moved over there to Italy. Oh, no, they put me on a load that was impossible for me to deliver. Evening, Cutter. Welcome, brother. Raining in Georgia, too. Yep. Uh-huh. Well, actually, I did, too. I didn't get caught. Well, I'm surprised you didn't fill her swimming pool with that septic water. Then would have had a turd in the septic pool. And she would have been it. What up, Richard? I've just been sitting around chilling out all day. Playing on the phone, watching a little TV. All right, Emperor, be careful, brother. Oh, that ain't good, Timothy. PTI as in paper transport. Actually, yeah, I know a guy that, the old boy, if you was on here when I was doing my talk shows, that old boy that I was on there with, that's who he drives for. And he likes them. Now, he's a local boy down there around the St. Louis area. Their trucks are slow, but as a local gig, he swears by them. Hell, she ruined her neighbor's lawn moving in there. No, I don't know about them. Say what? There you go, Brandon. Been helping your bride, wah? Does that mean she's crying, wah, wah, wah? Or is she Charlie Brown's teacher? That's about like what my teacher sounded like, was Charlie Brown's teacher. You ever watch the Charlie Brown cartoons? The Christmases and all that? The teacher would go, or any adult would be wah, 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 wah. About what my teacher sounded like to me. I couldn't hear him. Who's that? Who else came out of that neck of the woods? See, that's something that gets my goat, people. I'm sorry. They get elected in there on civilian pay, so to speak, make a lot more than you and I, 200, 300,000 plus a year, and they'll be up there for 8 or 10 years, and all of a sudden they're a millionaire. And I'm not talking about just a million. Now, where in the world do you think that money comes from? Oh, yeah? Yeah, but Brandon, that's what we heard too. Until they mentioned go get a switch. Go cut me a switch. That sure did clear your ears out, didn't it? Yep, exactly. Say what? I'm a firm believer there was that, what they call them, memes going around that said that politicians should be like NASCAR drivers and have to wear a sticker, a patch for all those that have bought them. I'm a firm believer in that. That'd be some colorful suits they'd be wearing. That's what I think, Brandon. Well, I tell people they go bragging about the ATA, American Truckers Association. ATA is not your friend, Mr. Truck Driver. They're a friend of the company. The company is the one that pays them to go up there and politic for them and stuff. The only big friend that you and I have as a truck driver is the OOIDA, Owner Operators Independent Drivers Association. Those are the only people that is fighting for minding your rights. Yeah, JJ, that's your story. Tell it. Yeah. Oh, we just automatically knew better not bring no twig. And when I was a real youngin', just starting school type age, the old man had a razor strap. You remember them razor straps? That thing disappeared one day. I don't know what happened to it. But boy, that one would fire you up. My old man was an abusive, mean old fart. Yep, that's a fact, Timothy. Well, to my knowledge, ATA ain't killed nobody, but Hillary has. But yeah, they're in the same boat. I hear you. It's your coloring book, man. You color what color you want. Rest of us swear by it. That's part of it, Cutter. See, Hill, if you're looking for information on driving schools, you might check them out on that. I know their website, they have a ton of information. They do ask you, there's some information that's free for the general public. There's more information if you become a member. And I don't remember, it's $25, $30 a year or something. But it's well worth it in the information that they give you. So, if you got the money, it wouldn't be bad to go that way. I hear you, Brandon. That day you didn't have to be told to take trash out, right? Well, back then we had to burn our trash. Yep. Yep. Same with my dad. Cane poles, buddy. We used to cut cane poles for fishing, stash them underneath the house to dry. And I can tell you now, you get hit with a damn cane pole, that thing wraps around your butt. You get hit all the way around. And leave some welts. Nowadays they say you can't even hit them with anything but your hand. One of the worst beatings I ever got is when some of them do-gooders came to school. My teachers already suspected that I'd been whooped, or that I got whooped bad from the neck to the ankles. And it was after a report card. They had me go out in the hall and take my shirt off, and they seen all them welts on my back. Then they called my dad and was going to explain to him how he couldn't do that. Boy, did I get beat over that one. And I didn't. I was the innocent victim. Hell, I was in like 3rd grade. That was not good. Yeah. Well, luckily mine broke his back when I was starting kindergarten, and he wound up quitting drinking then, so it wasn't the alcohol that, afterwards. He was just mean. Downright mean. I could tell stories that would curl your hair. Well, if it's curly, it might straighten it out. I went 20 years without talking to him. The last maybe 10 years of his life, me and him did get back together and started talking and whatnot, and had built a relationship. And that's a lot of what made me what I am, because I refused to be like him. And I was honest with my kids about my growing up, and told them I took it the next step away from the beating. Now y'all take it next step away from the yelling and the cussing. Right? Yeah, Brandon, I swear I think we're twins, dude. Oh, that's that. I don't think they'd even get out, Cutter. Yeah, we did, JJ. Well, I went 20 years, Brandon, and I'm glad me and him made up. Well, I can't say we made up, but he did apologize in his way for the way he raised us. And I was old enough by then, I was well up in my 40s. I was old enough that I put it behind me, and me and him created a relationship, and I'm glad we did. So, if you can find it in yourself, I would encourage it as well. You don't want him to pass and it be on you, brother. Remember what the good Lord tells you. You have to forgive, and the forgiveness is for you, not for him. So, if you can't forgive others, how can you expect the Lord to forgive you? And Lord knows we need to forgive them. Well, that's a fact, Patrick. I know that. Nope, they don't. I hear you, Timothy. A lot of us old-timers had it pretty hard. Now, that's just a fact of it. But stop and think about it. They was raised in the Depression. Their parents was having a real hard time. They didn't know any better. And you swore your parents hated you. You know? That's why so many of us left so early. And so many of the do-gooders decided that they would start coddling their children. And it's gone the exact opposite. That's the way with the world. That pendulum swings from one extreme to the other. So we're getting the hell beat out of us over here, and these over here need it, you know, and ain't getting it. If any of y'all are on my Facebook wall, I shared a video. I shared it a long time ago, but it came around again today. I think on my memories. A young black man, and he's sitting outside and he's doing the video, and a little girl sitting on the hood behind him, just one of them fake cries. You tell it's fake cry. And he's like, she decided to be stupid in the Walmart. My kids ain't stupid in Walmart, and going on, you know. It's pretty good. Y'all might enjoy it. You know, and he says, now if I was at home, I might yell and cuss, but I'm not at home. And I don't hit my children, you know. But he disciplined her, yeah. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It shows there are some youth that are teaching their children. Well, there's Carlos in there telling you I'll click on the button. Well, that's how it was, Brandon. I don't know how far apart we are in ages. Early 70s, I left home. I was around 14 or so myself. I stayed out on the road, hitchhiking all over the country. That's how I first started getting into big trucks. Back then, big truck drivers would pick you up. But that's how I started getting into trucks. As soon as I was old enough, I went in the Marine Corps. I don't remember Hulk Hogan's song, but I ain't kept up with that old man in a long time. Yeah, my old man had them leather belts too. Hulk Hogan song? No, I don't know. But this modern age of Google and stuff, somebody can look it up. I had to back my truck up a little bit. This Schneider was talking about it. He parked beside me with his truck idling, and he stopped with his hood right here at my window. Seeing my window cracked. Well, I backed up a little bit. Now when I fire mine up, my hood's right by his window. Dorsey, what's up? I used to be addicted to that wrestling back in the day. Oh, Jim Dunn. Well, thank you for hitting the like button. Yep. Well, that's what made us the people we are today. So much for it stopping raining at noon. It's 5 o'clock and it's raining. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. In a little bit, I'm going to go in there to that Huddle House. I wish it'd quit raining first. Yeah. Yeah, if you wait until the late night news and they tell you what it did all day, then they're pretty accurate. But guessing on tomorrow, huh? I'm at the fish hook. Cool. Yeah, that's something else since Carlos mentioned it. Brandon and Jim Dunn, anybody else that's got a t-shirt, I'd appreciate it if you'd take a picture of you, preferably wearing your t-shirt or at least of your shirt, and share it on my Facebook, Simple Living with Papa Joe Facebook wall. That'd be awesome. You can put it on Patreon too if you're a member of the Patreon page. And since I mentioned that, if y'all want to help support the channel, go there to the Patreon page and they ask you to contribute $1 plus a month. $1's a minimum. And if you get some of my t-shirts, that helps support the channel. So that's a fact, Timothy. The problem is most people today think fighting for your rights is reposting something on Facebook. If all you're doing is reposting stuff on Facebook, you're not doing any good. You have to figure out how to spread the word in your fashion. You know, you got to keep the message alive, just like preaching the gospel. You've got to actually do something. You can't just repost or hit the like button. I hear you, Brandon. Sometimers got you too. I ain't decided. Depends on if it quits raining. I'm a pretty good little walk from the truck stop. I wouldn't mind the walk if it wasn't raining. Well, I still have some of that pork adobo or whatever the daughter-in-law did the video about, and then me and Grandma tried making it. Well, we did make it. I still got one bowl of that left back there. But don't quit raining. That's probably what I'm going to have. See, now that's not good on his wipers. I just noticed he has his wipers left on over there. Now when it quits raining, them things going to be dragging across that dry windshield, And that's going to ruin them. Well, if that's the case, Carlos, I'll let you remind him. Because I'll probably forget. You're younger than both of us. You're damn sure younger than both of us combined. You get that youngin' picked up, you heading home? What's up, Jay? I was starting to wonder. See, you're talking about moving out to California or something, wasn't you? Did you wind up moving out there to, what was it, San Diego, I think? Or are you still down by Houston? Ah, cool beans. Walking in the house beats getting carried in the house. All right, Patrick, thanks for joining us, brother. I'll probably be on again later tonight if you're interested. Depends on how bored I get. If I can get anybody to come back after a while. Oh. What a drizzly day. Same at you, brother. Remember, God loves you. So do I. Well, what subjects have we not touched on tonight? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. One of these days I hope I can afford to have me a trike built. But I want mine to be a little bit on the unique side. Me and Grandma now, since we lost our son and other people on motorcycles, she got me to sell ours. And she was scared to death to ride and didn't want me riding. But we've reached a mutual agreement of sorts that if I get a trike, then she will try riding again. So that would be cool. You can't even see the bunk back there. Yeah, I can't afford your bike then if it takes $1 million there. Hell, I'm not even 100 there. After you make your millions, hell, build me a cheap one. Pro bono. I want one of a kind though, preferably where me and Grandma can sit beside each other, not behind her behind me. That's what I like about, what is it, the Sidewinder or Slingshot? Slingshot, I think they call it. That's what we liked about them. Although that's a reverse trike, but you get to sit beside each other. The big dog back in the day was building some cool bikes. Oh, excuse me. But now most of them was, well, I can't use the terminology we used to use. But yeah, she sat behind you. Think about cutting my hair down to almost bald, because it ain't growing so good up there no more. Well, good deal there, Cutter. Yep, enjoy that kid time. They'll drive you crazy in a little bit. You'll be back. Don't forget to hit the like button, Carlos. Yep, love y'all too, Carlos. Tell the family howdy. And say it in hillbilly, not Mexican. I'm trying to teach him how to talk hillbilly. But sometimes I wonder if I'm going to achieve it or not. Well, I understand that, but we still trying. He's California boy. Well, I appreciate it, Jay. Thanks for stopping in. I'm fixing to get off here myself for a little bit, harass Grandma. If it ever quit raining, I might go get dinner. Might have to wait on breakfast. I don't really know. It seemed like they told me it was a good one. We got talking about them motors with Diesel Dog. He's a diesel mechanic. I think he was saying it was a damn good motor. But you'd have to go back through some of my old live streams to see what he said. And that was a month or so back, I think. Oh, you ain't at home, JJ? Camping out at your cousin's again? They're gonna run you off for long. You eat too much. All right, folks, I'm gonna call Grandma. You seen her texting me earlier. I'm going to give her a shout out. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in tonight. That was awesome. I'll probably be on here again in a little while. I don't know what the week's going to hold, JJ. I ain't even close down there yet. All right, Cutter, take it easy. Oh, dadgummit. I hate people yawning on me, and here I am doing it to y'all. Y'all remember, God loves you. So do I. Might be on here later on, so y'all keep an eye out. I'll be bored. Y'all have a fine evening. Thanks for coming in. Good night.